Morning, friends. I'm going to try to do a much longer video than I usually do, so let's see if I can get through this. I wanted to talk a little bit about creativity and how beneficial it is to our lives. Now, I happen to like a lot of different types of creative activities, drawing, painting, writing, photography, just all kinds of things. And I try to encourage others to do that too, because it does so many beneficial things for us. But mainly, besides calming us, because you can get lost in your creativity, and it's just very calming. But it also helps to change the brain. It does that by helping you to think differently. As different parts of your brain are being used when you're creative. Now, when I encourage people to do this, um, I get all kinds of responses. Excuse me. Uh, the first response is, well, I don't paint, I don't draw. Okay, everybody can draw something. It can be an abstract, a doodle, just a plain old flat daisy. You know, we all draw things. Uh, but also, they say I'm just too stressed to be creative. I'm too worried about the world to be creative. There's too much violence and hunger, starvation in the world. And yeah, that's true. And you know what? That's always going to be true. Being stressed about it isn't helping. And when people tap into their creativity, creative people can make changes by using their creativity. So it helps you. Those two things can be true at one time, where you're having fun and being creative, being joyful, and you can also care about other people and worry about other people. Um, they exist in the same place. So just try to remember that. And if you can reduce your stress, it's much more beneficial for you. You think clearer. So pick up a piece of paper and a crayon and just draw something. Tap into your inner child, and then think a little differently. Paint the sun purple and the sky green. That changes the brain. Maybe the drawing doesn't do anything for you. I assure you it will, but maybe that's not your thing. Maybe it's photography. Everybody's got a camera in their hands, right? So just walk around and see what catches your eye that's maybe you didn't notice before. And take some photographs. Play with the photographs. There's all kinds of filters and things. So see what you can come up with there. I like to take real close-ups of bugs or insects. You know, it's interesting to me, and sometimes I use that as a model to draw by. So there's other. Take a panoramic. Do you have a good view? Take a panoramic photo. And or clouds, trees, whatever's in your surroundings. Find a way to admire it, and see how excited you get showing that picture to someone, or just hold it for yourself. Anyway, I've been kind of in a drawing slump and no inspiration, and somebody on social, looking at a big blank page isn't always the answer, because it's like, okay, I got to come up with something, stressing over that. So I came on social media and someone suggested 20-minute art. 20 minutes and done. And so I get up really early, come outside, bring my cup of coffee or tea with me, and I have these scrap papers that someone gave me. Well, let me use one that's blank. It's old office supply paper. I think it was for time cards. Yuck. Remember those? And I do a drawing every day. And sometimes I'm surprised with what I come up with. Sometimes I just pull up a picture on the internet and wanted to draw a cardinal. So I pulled up a picture. I drew a cardinal. That was fun. Came out pretty good. Here's one of a sparrow. A goldfinch. They're all over my area now, but they fly around so fast I could never take a picture of them. Here's an oak gall. That was a little different. The trees are fun. Get real creative with those. The bark is all different on different trees. Here's from a fall picture I had. Gonna use that as a model. But there's flowers and ferns and all kinds of things to draw. Or what is it that you like? So many things. But there's also, some people like to write about your day. I like to write little poems sometimes, or a friend might spark some kind of memory in me, and I'll go and write about it, and then the floodgates open and I surprise myself about what I write. So that's always interesting. But there's all kinds of ways to be creative. Maybe you like to sew or crochet or knit. Get creative with the colors there. What else? Maybe you like to build things. Get real creative there. I pick up pieces of little bits of wood I find that look interesting, and let's see if I can come up with something there. I've got a pile now. Attach them, put them together, make a little art sculpture or something with them. But I promise you that if you tap into your creativity and start just enjoying it, you'll want more of that. And that is a big benefit to your life. So I just encourage everyone to try to be a little bit creative, whatever way you can find. Be different. Be real different. This is for you, for your benefit. So let me know. Maybe share some pictures of what you're doing, and you'll be encouraging others to try. So it's a good thing.